Hi Spirit Fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a September message for all of the Libras out in the collective. If you are coming back to my channel, welcome back. I am so excited to have you here, and I am truly grateful for you. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. I want to remind you, Libra, that this is going to be a general reading. So that means that not everything is going to resonate with you. So I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without further ado, Libra, let's go ahead and dive right into your September message. All right, Libra, we are going to go ahead and get your oracle cards. This is where we will be starting out. And you actually have two here. I will sort those out in a second. So this is going to basically give us a little bit of insight as to what is currently going on in your life right now before we dive right into the tarot. And if you're interested in knowing what cards I'm using, please look down in the description box. They are listed down there in the description box for you. So Libra, we are starting out with landing, otherworld, retreat and recharge, and the ancient grandmother teacher. So right off the bat, I can tell you that these two cards that fell out first, I want you to sort of focus in on these two beautiful cards. So what I'm sort of getting from this is that this landing card here, Libra, is really about you needing to find a place to settle. I feel that you've been going for a long time here, Libra. And I feel that the reason why the landing card came up is because you're needing to find a place to just sort of settle where you can actually recharge, sort of replenish your energy. The other thing about the other world is that it really truly speaks about your divinity. It speaks about the other aspect of yourself, your higher self. And I feel this is what's really important for you here, Libra, is that when we are constantly in a state of flow, or when we are constantly in motion, it's really difficult for us to truly, sit with ourselves or rejuvenate our energy so that we could clearly hear our inner self. Okay. And I feel that the reason why this is really asking you to sort of, stop, for a second, because you could be really overworking yourself. You could be really pushing yourself a little too hard. And when that happens, we often become a little oblivious to the messages that's really coming forward from our spirit team. I say that because you have the ancient grandmother here, which is teacher. And down here at the bottom, it says, I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. So what this is saying here for you, Libra, is that you're needing to really rely on your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. This is how you are truly going to learn the lessons and gain the wisdom and knowledge that you need to help you move yourself further along in your journey, okay? Now, I do feel that, you've probably been working really hard at trying to accomplish some goals or some tasks. You like everything to be balanced, Libra, so that isn't a very, very big surprise for me. But what I do feel that what they're really wanting you to be very aware of here is that you've come to a place where you have to create a more solid foundation for yourself where you truly find the balance between doing the things that you know you need to do, and then also setting aside time to recharge and replenish yourself. You need to restore your batteries. It's almost like, you know, when you realize that, you know, a battery in your camera is going dead, you have to replace it, right? You have to replace it with one that has been in the charger, that has sort of recharged itself. And you are no different. I really feel that Spirit is wanting you to know that you are no different. You need time to retreat, to fall back, to rest, to recharge, to be still enough to listen so that you can hear the wisdom that is coming through to you from your team and from your inner guidance. So let's go ahead and dive into the tarot here and see what else they're going to add to this, because I feel this is a very important message for you here, Libra. So we're starting out with the Wheel of Fortune, which means that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is constantly moving. It never truly slows down. It is constantly in a state of flow. And I feel that that's really what you've been doing. You've been constantly moving and adjusting and allowing yourself to just go with the flow with everything in your life. But I feel that what it's saying is that, you know, when you constantly continue to go and you constantly continue to move and you don't allow yourself time to recharge, then you end up losing your confidence. You end up making mistakes. You end up, you know, not feeling 100% like yourself. And I feel that's where you're needing to sort of readjust a little bit. You know, the Wheel of Fortune says that everything is going to be moving in your favor. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is all about fate. It's all about destiny. Some people often relate to it as karma. But in this particular case here, I feel that, you know, whatever you've currently been experiencing here, Libra, you sort of feel like you've had to sort of push yourself a little bit more. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that you haven't been diligent. You have, because I see the Knight of Coins here. You've been very loyal towards the things that you are ultimately trying to achieve in this lifetime. And you've been very committed to it. But I also feel that you haven't really committed as much time and energy as you should to your spiritual side, to that inner aspect of yourself, because the High Priestess has showed up. And I feel that it showed up in the position here where it's wanting you to know that, you know, it has a lot of insight for you and a lot of inside knowledge that it's trying to give to you. But when you're not really taking aside that, when you're not putting aside the time, when you're constantly in a state of movement and you're not really tuning in to what is being said or what you are observing or witnessing, then it's really hard to know what your next step is. It's interesting because you literally have the Knight of Coins with the High Priestess and the Emperor. And this really tells me that, you know, you need to become the authority figure when it comes to the spiritual aspect of yourself here, Libra. You know, you really need to tune in and start setting aside time for that spiritual side of you that connects to that deep inner guidance and wisdom, your intuition, so that you could start feeling a little bit more confident in who you are and sort of start seeing yourself in a way that is more in alignment with your divinity, with who you truly are. It's interesting because, you know, I feel that you are very committed here, Libra. You actually do the things that is required of you in order for you to see results. You know that. You know without a shadow of a doubt that when you stay committed to something, you are loyal to something, and you're consistent in your efforts, that you ultimately are going to start seeing the rewards that you have been wanting. You're going to see something in regards to your efforts. But I feel that right now what they're really saying is that in this time of recharge, in this time of, sort of retreating and allowing yourself to take a break for a minute, you need to use that time to connect to spirit. You need to use that time to connect to your inner guidance system and sort of take accountability for your own spiritual growth and take charge. Because ultimately, by taking charge of that and being so in tune with your inner guidance system, it's going to give you your next steps. It's going to, show you exactly where you need to go and what you need to do. And you won't be second guessing yourself anymore. You won't be wondering, is this the right thing? Did I make the right choice? Because you'll be so aligned with that inner teacher within you who is guiding you, who is giving you, the step-by-step. You won't actually question anything that comes forward from that. So I feel this is where you're really needing to focus this month here, Libra. Now, I am going to draw one last final card for you here, Libra. I just want to kind of take a look a little bit before I do, just to make sure that there isn't anything else. I feel the important thing here is that I feel that even though you are committed to what you are doing here, Libra, and you're very focused on it, I feel that you're only seeing a small portion of what's ahead for you. And I feel this is why they're wanting you to be connected to that inner aspect of you, because they're wanting you to see the bigger picture. They're wanting you to see from their perspective, to sort of get that eagle eye view so that you can see, oh, this is my map. This is where I'm going. This is why I need this in order to be able to obtain that or get this. So I feel this is why they're wanting you to sort of take a step back here, really retreat within yourself, seeking out that inner wisdom and inner guidance from the spiritual aspect so that you could then, charge ahead once you have that bigger view. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're only seeing a small portion of it. And they're saying there's so much more that you're not even seeing. And they want you to be able to recognize that. They're wanting you to be able to see that. Okay, so your last and final card is this beautiful card here that says, I reap what I sow. And I love this for you here, Libra, because it says, today, I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Libra, this is an absolutely beautiful message for you, and I think it really does coincide very well with the Knight of Coins, which is a very consistent, loyal energy. And I feel that you are very committed. You are, reaping what you are really working hard for. And now what they're wanting you to do is really start putting forth some energy and effort into the spiritual aspects of yourself so that you can start seeing the results of that. So Libra, this is your September message. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next month with your new message. Bye, guys.